Welcome to an episode of LoreOut. We are going to start a playthrough of Fallout 4 with the mod pack of LoreOut. This is from the author of Wasteland Reborn and LoreRim. So Camora and Biggie. To start, they have the gun for hire. Before you begin your game, there are a couple of questions that need to be asked to help configure the mod to your planned playthrough style. I think what I'm going to do is just do easy for now. Easy mode means there's always a job available. Reputation mode is a lot more challenging to find work. Can be difficult in the beginning. Just going to do easy mode. Now we got to let it load everything. Anyway, hopefully everyone is doing good. Hopefully you had a good holiday. We are coming up on the 1-year anniversary of me starting this YouTube channel. So that's exciting. I believe that's in the 28th of December. So depending on when I release this, it might be on the anniversary date, or it might be a day or two before. But while we let this load, let's just enjoy the view. I picked an old man for my preset. This is, I believe it's Bernard. So this is who we'll be playing as. I did do a couple test runs. There are a few things that I've learned. I'm going to focus on lockpicking, engineering, tinkering, gunsmithery, and long guns. Kind of like want a rifle or a sniper. I do know where there is a decent energy weapon. I saw it in a different YouTuber's playthrough. I don't know how viable it is for B to rush and get it at level 1. But we're going to do a couple things in Sanctuary first. We are on survival mode, so I can't fast travel. I will have to eat and drink and sleep. There is mods that allow you to save whenever, so I don't have to worry about only saving when I sleep. But there are a couple things I want to change quick. First thing we got to do is we got to go to the MCM setting manager and apply the LoreOut settings. And I believe they said to remove the grenade rules. Then I think we have to save. Load the save. And reapply. I believe that's it. There are, like I said, some things I want to change. I do like the colored icons. And then there is camera setting that you got to do to make sure your FOVs are set. Do 100 on all of these. Oh wow, it doesn't like it when I hold down my button to... Interesting. I'll have to do it the slow way, I guess. We hopefully save that. I think that's all I wanted to change. All right, so if we go to our Pip-Boy, we get to pick things. Like I said, we were going to do gunsmithery, engineering. I want tinkering. All right, now there's sound. Sorry about that. I had to fix the setting. All right, we're going to accept that. I don't want any of these traits, but I do want this background of walking library. It gives me plus 10 to engineering, gunsmithery, science, and tinkering. There we go. So I've not sure if I 100% not sure if I finished Fallout 4 with any of the different factions or anything like that. I'll turn my sensitivity down a second. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I have played a lot of Fallout 4. I just probably haven't actually finished the game, to be honest with you. But let's see how this goes. I do plan on using power armor. I just don't know how soon. Came over here for the extra water. Nice rainy day. I am running the newest build of LoreOut. One thing I do not like from the change that from my testing, I don't know if it's because it's now based around survival or if they just changed the way cooking does. You don't have the same amount of cooking options right away in the game than you had on the previous build. Let's put that backpack on. So the things I've been picking up. Just some files on different animals. Let's see if we can find some bobby pins. We'll need those fairly soon. The old fisherman's hat. Make sure you check your mailboxes too. We're gonna avoid Codsworth currently. Oh yeah, let me show you this before I pick that up. I did 4 in strength, 4 in perception, 4 in endurance, 3 in charisma. I did 8 in intellect, but because I'm tired, it's -1. 4 in agility and 8 in luck. That is going to turn into 10 very shortly. I'm going to put that into intellect. Then instead of letting Codsworth kill these for me, we're going to try to get some stealth kills. A safe we can't get into yet. We'll will be able to get into it shortly with no lockpicks. Once I unlock the workshop here, you can scrap the safe and the contents will go into the workshop stash. The only one that we won't be able to do that with is the safe that's in the bunker. We'll have to wait till we actually get bobby pins to do anything with that. Go see what we got in the duffel bag. Two different weapons. Same Colt, it's just two different visuals. So this one's got the brownish looking grip. And this one has a different attachment. Then a pipe pistol. Grab these mute fruit. Go into the cellar. Like I said, there's a safe in here that we can't open just yet. I don't have any bobby pins. But we are going to collect everything that is in here. That note. I need your help. Everyone has fled the apartments because the city has got too dangerous. I am here alone, but I keep noticing shady people lurking around every corner. Make sure you are armed. And then I picked up the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. It replaces the grenade slot. And reward, it will give me 10% in XP and 2 luck. So I will be at 10 luck now. Basically that replaces the grenade slot. So if I want to throw a grenade, I have to unequip that and equip the grenades. But for right now, we'll just keep that equipped for the XP gain. Up a key. I believe that is the person's key. Person that used to live here. I believe that's their key. I wish the key opened the safe, but it doesn't. Well, there was one more thing I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at the volume sliders for everything. I want to turn off music if I can. Turn off the radios in the world. Radio on Pip-Boy is fine because I'll have to probably use that to listen to other things. Like the distress signal.
Attention, all Vault-Tec personnel. A reactor failure is imminent in the Vault 111 government facility.
So that is a government facility that we will be visiting later. Once I get some levels and better gear. What was that note we just picked up? Follow the treasure hunter. Or fellow treasure hunter. Have you heard of the Marlborough family treasure? Legend has it that the wealthy family have a hidden treasure somewhere in Boston. Come join me at the Old Corner Bookstore every Saturday and join the Boston Treasure Hunters Society. Now, I don't know if that is going to see me through the window. Probably will. Hope it doesn't. Another safe right there. Another Boston treasure hunter pamphlet. Go talk to Codsworth quick.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you. The world, sir. Well, besides, aren't you? Things will be so much more exciting with you and Miss... Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps... It's worse than I...
200 years? No.
Bitter, that means...
Acting a little weird. Get some bonus XP. Focus Codsworth.
I'm afraid I don't know any. I did.
Thank you.
You're well. Now, shall we search the...
I already looked. Nothing here.
Then they're really gone, aren't they?
Where can I go?
Could head into the city.
People still alive and conquered?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. I shall remain here to
All right.
secure the home.
Should have access to this now, so we hit manage. 100%. Alright, now we can scrap a few things. Come on. There it is. Now I'll fully scrap this place later. I just want to get a couple of things. I want to pick up all of this fertilizer that I can right now. And good tip, do not scrap the fertilizer. It will give you... Well, it'll give you fruit. Like mute fruit, potatoes. But it'll take your fertilizer away. You don't want that. You want to use the fertilizer to make weapons. Oops. I believe there will be some bugs in here. Alright, we didn't get the boom bug. That's good. So you see that's locked. You can just scrap that. And then whatever was in it is now in the workshop. Don't think there's any enemies in here. What do we get? Ooh, scavenge carbine. Excellent. If we scrap that, contents will go to the workshop. Grab that Nuka Cherry, Medics. Now there's gonna be something that pops out of here. Alright, it's just an ant. Come on. Then there's gonna be something else in this house here. Pick up the ammo. That's just a red roach. That should be all the enemies here. So what I usually do is I usually just pick this up and bring it over here. I usually make this house right here my little base area. I do want to see if I can build a universal crafting bench. I can? Is there a different version? No, just the one. Okay. So this will allow you to basically use all of the different crafting, benches. You just pick which one you want. You can go to Chem Station, Utility, make a portable disassembler. Now we can see, well, these two guns one of these guns must have been in some of those safes. We got 2 more safes that we can scrap. I want to take all of this junk. Except the fertilizer. And then we are going to favorite the disassembler. We are also going to favorite the stim packs. Probably to 0. So portable scrapping. Don't want the switchblade. I don't want those. It's basically the same gun, just different name or a different frame. I want to keep the carbine for now. I believe if you scrap the bloatfly gland, you get meat. I don't know what you get if you scrap bug blood. So let's do this. Let's take the bloatfly glands out. We'll process these items. All right, let's do the bloatfly glands. See what we get. Yep, we get bloatfly meat. Okay. And then if we do bug blood, what do we get? Acid and antiseptic. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. All right. Let's dump all that in there. Grab all the ammo. And that transferring item things at the top is a bug. I'll go away whenever I reload. Let's get this safe. Those have been transferred to the workbench. Oh yeah, if you scrap these hedges, you get 5 fertilizer. You can also get different levels of scrapping. You can be able to scrap more later when you level things up. Alright, let's go check the workbench and see what we got from those. Couple more guns. So if we save and load that game, that should go away. Yep, there we go. Let's get all this stuff scrapped. All right, we get that scrapped up. I could repair this house. You know what? Let's do that. Let's repair this house. We'll re-scrap these doors. Because who needs privacy in the wasteland, right? So we'll make this my little room. Make myself a comfy bed. There we go. Any little tiny tables? Yeah, end table. Give myself an end table. There we go. Let's see what we can make for food. Doesn't look like I could make anything currently. Wonderful. So let's see what we got in here for food. Nine rads, 12 health per second for 5 seconds. Let's grab a couple cram. What time is it? Oh, I gotta change that. It is set to 12 hour. That's weird. Okay. Wonder why this is local time and this is game time. I don't know why it's not showing normal. I'll have to look at that later. All right, let's go get dog meat and then another special companion. Can I fix the... Yes, I can. Here we go. Oh. I wonder if me fixing the bridge got rid of the body and the dog that was here. That sucks. I was hoping to loot them. Oh well. Got a Molotov cocktail, raccoons. Snow globe. I think this is part of the new update. As far as I can tell, there's nothing that you do with those other than either display them or sell them for money. Grab dog meat. Wow, a lot of stuff in there this time. That's great. All right, let's see. When are these red? When are these gonna pop up? Come on. Didn't notice that there's the crosshair is kind of big. Hey, there we go. Red shrew. Goodbye. Mole rat. Any other ones? No? Was that it? One of the times I was doing this, my testing playthroughs, just to see what I wanted to do for skills and all that stuff. There was an iBot that was here and they just took care of it all for me, which was pretty cool. Jittery. Wonder. Wow. This did not act like this before I was recording. Oh well. One thing I do want to do is I want to go into this house first before I go in that cave. And there is a specific reason. Grab these gourds real quick. A bag that is useless to me. Ooh, quantum. The bag is useless because it does not stack. Ooh, baseball bat. It does not stack with the backpack. So let's see. Ooh. We'll use the bat. And jeez. Okay, well, I was gonna say the reason I wanted to come in here is for the bobby pins. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't unlock that yet. What the heck was that going on outside? Giant mantis. Hello? Oh, hi. Good job, dog meat. Another question I have is, how did I heal? I didn't eat anything or take a stim pack. At least I don't think I took a stim pack. Anyway, we are going to do a save. We're going to go into the mole rat den. Hello, Remy. Why don't you come join me? Increased walking speed with weapons drawn. Oh. Alright, now normally I would send Dogmeat to go get the fusion core that's there, but there is stuff around the corner. What do I have for aids? Nothing that protects me from radiation, so YOLO. We have the Boston Regional Office. I'd like to congratulate you and your team on winning 2076 Trash Busters Award for the greatest year-to-year waste reduction by a single star. Respect for the environment is an integral part of our corporate image, and we appreciate your innovative efforts in this regard. If he only knew. Alright, there we go. There was some, there was a gun and some ammo there. Now I'm going to save it again, because sometimes this game, oh, it's just a rad shoe. Okay. I had a fire breathing gecko a couple times during playthroughs, and let me tell you what, that wasn't fun. And this is why I wanted the bobby pins. Of course, there was some Rad-X in there that would have protected me a little bit from the radiation, but that's all right. Now let's get out of here. So in the any file, thought I turned on black loading screens and quicker loading screens, but apparently that didn't work. The only thing that really matters, to be honest with you, is that the resolution worked. The game is supposed to auto detect your resolution, but for some reason it does not. So you have to edit a specific ini file and put in your resolution, and then it will work just fine. Alright, looks like getting closer to nighttime. Like 7:30 at night. So what we're going to do is we are going to head back to Sanctuary. We're going to ignore Concord for a little bit. What'd you find? Where are you going? I'll take fishing rod, that's fine. Also take caps, thank you. Perfect. Alright, let's see if there's anything I can cook yet. I can do some roasted gourds. Perfect. Let's see what we can scrap. I want to keep the baton for now. The speed is pretty quick, but I do like the baseball bat. 10 mil has a horrible range, but better damage, so I'll keep that for now. Pipe pistol. Those get scrapped. That can get scrapped. That I'm going to keep. That I cannot scrap, so that'll just sit in inventory. Let's get some leather from this. Wish there was a way you could lock things into your inventory, because I know if I transfer all junk, these will go into the workstation. I don't want that to go in the workstation, but that's alright. Let this process. Other than like base building and stuff like that, I think I'm going to record everything I do. The base building is just going to take way too long. And I don't think anybody wants to see me scrap hundreds of things in the in Sanctuary. Let's go back to junk. Oh, there's a wood chipper. That's got a lot of crap in it. I'll take that. Fertilizer stays. Hit the right buttons. Oh yeah, look at all that stuff. Later on in the game, you get way more stuff from scrapping things. Is that gonna stay there again? Yeah, that looks like it's gonna stay there. I am going to make myself a container. Are there any cool containers? Do a steamer trunk. Wood crate. Anything else? A workshop container? This container is linked to your workshop's inventory. It has no other functionality. That's interesting. What use would that be for? Let's do a steamer trunk if I can make one. Put our baton in there. Put the actually I want to keep the Molotovs. Not gonna do anything with the carbine just yet or the 10 mil. That can go in there. We're gonna keep those in there for now until we find a vendor. There there's all decor stuff it looks like. I need gunsmith 3 to put down a water purifier. Okay. Isn't there something? Okay, trees. I thought you could make like a stand for all your magazines and your bobbleheads. like this. Okay. Anyway, I will look into all this later. I'm going to call this episode here. I know we didn't get much done, but that's what happens. I'm just trying to get this set up. And hope everyone had a good time. I put that backwards. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this playthrough. I'm not done with LoreRim just yet. So I will catch you all later. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Please leave a comment. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.